Hey Sean Lovely, how are you? I hope you're well and that you have enjoyed the feedback for your check-in. As I told you, we have done a great improvement on the first 5 weeks of us training together, mainly because we're just taking you away from the fear of food and the need of having to have a sweaty workout. Now, you know that from the time that I used to train you one-on-one to where we are now, or to where I am now with regards to training knowledge, experience, everything, we have come really far, or I have come really far. So I just want you to understand that right now, when we train, we are not looking to entertain ourselves. However, I still find it entertaining to do my program. The point that I'm trying to make is that the success of any program is on the ability for you to stick. The longer we can keep you on the same program and just make subtle adaptations to that program on intensity and make some little changes on exercises. And that is what I'm going to be getting for you from next week. So I have just progressed your session number 1 based on the feedback. Pretty much the intensity or the RPE at the moment is 1/2. A lot of this has to do with the fact that you are still a little bit shy away from lifting heavy, and I am pretty sure that we are not applying tempo the right way. So eventually I would love for you to shoot me 15 seconds videos, not from all the exercises, but sporadically some exercises, so I can actually see how you perform the exercise, because that is a massive point from the exercise getting properly done and the sessions getting properly done. But for next week, these are the things that and I also look at how long it's taking you, around 45 minutes, which leads me to believe that you truly are not paying attention to the tempo. Now I'm just going to explain how I progress your session number 1, and this will apply for all the other sessions that you will have from next week onwards. We still are going to continue with your 4 sessions, 2 lowers to uppers, with a little bit of cardio on the upper body, which I'm progressing from 15 minutes to 20 minutes, and that is it. Your weekly steps, your daily steps, that is all we need to do from exercise perspective, because otherwise you still are not eating enough for your size, right? Few things. In most of the exercises, pay attention to the tempo, as I have increased the eccentric part of the movement in most of the exercises. Some of the exercises, in this session in particular, I introduce a superset where you will get to do your cable kickbacks, and then you get to superset it with walking lunges. The reason why I got 3 sets of walking lunges as opposed to 4 is because the first warm-up exercise, the first set is just for warm-up, so I'm not taking that in consideration. So you do the warm-up and then you start your supersets from the second set. Right? Or in fact, you know what? Let's just do 4 supersets. Why not? So you will get to do the kickbacks, and then you do 30 walking lunges body weight. 30 in total, body weight. No need to do weights for that. It's just activation, those 2. There is no rest. This is activation. No rest in between the superset, because the walking lunges will make up for the rest, and remember that you rest 30 seconds in between legs. I have progressed the globe squat to hack squat. I absolutely hate this exercise, but I love it because it's fantastic. If you place your feet higher up on the platform so that your knee is on top of your ankles at the bottom of the foot, this will still is a quad exercise, which means that the main muscle to focus is the quads, but having this stance will allow you to have a lot of focus on your glutes and on your hamstrings. As you can see, my hamstrings are popping in here. It's one of the hardest exercises. I've been doing it for the past 1.5 years, and I'm still finding it super hard, but it will be satisfying. Let me know if you don't have that machine. If you don't have that machine, I will have to put in a barbell back squat. The reason why I like this one is because it takes away a little bit of pressure from your quads. In here, you're going to start with a warm-up machine only, because the machine only is super heavy, and then work on 4 main sets that you are looking to progress the load on every set. Rest the 60 and 90 seconds. Truly rest so you can recover and you can load it up again. Then after that, we're going to do Bulgarians, glute focus Bulgarian split squat supported. And here I changed to something that we will be working towards the top set. So increasing weight as the repetitions decrease. And then we will drop down the weight, read these notes in here, to either the warm-up weight or the first set or even lighter. So you, after getting into a top set and getting fatigue, you will then finish to fatigue the muscle with high reps. It's very challenging. Just by doing those changes, this session can easily be an RPE of 3 to 5. 3 if you don't practice tempo and you increase the load. 5 if you practice tempo and you increase the load. Then after that, same thing with leg press. We're gonna be working towards a top set. One second, I made a mistake here. We're gonna be working towards a top set and then a drop set, and we're gonna finish with seated hip abduction. So things to pay attention to all the sessions next week: the tempos, the repetitions. If it's working on these pyramid sets where you get to build up and then deload, pay very close attention to how much load you're going to be using. I'm going to finish progressing all your sessions, and I catch you up in 2 weeks time. Bye bye.